should not disappoint. So sit back and put that remote down.
To get us off and running, here's Ryan Santoso. And off we go from Jacksonville. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Dak Prescott and Dallas taking the field for their first possession. Dak now in his 7th season in charge of the Cowboys. Two-time Pro Bowler. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is Shenault on the receiving end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Back to throw again. It's caught. It's Shenault again. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And they'll run with Etienne. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So a pretty good opening drive that'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They won in 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Takes it at the 7. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. The first time out, they had the interception. That stopped their drive 3 points the other way, so now they work from behind.
They do, but he's got to walk out on the field like he's working from ahead. All right, he's got to walk out like, hey, I just threw a touchdown pass, because all eyes on his team are on him. They gain their confidence from the way he reacts, his demeanor, and how he plays. He's got to show that he has confidence in himself.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Steps away. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Sharp calls it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And the Jaguars are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to add on to their advantage. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Santoso now to send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. To the air again, Prescott. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cowboys are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum,
take that good feeling and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, a full half to be played. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Tebow. That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Tebow's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit us first, this one from 40 yards out. Up and good for Santoso. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more.
And the ball is knocked out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator of the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense, and they were able to do it.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Here's Prescott. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. O.J. Howard, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
3rd and inches, just turn around and hand it to the big guy and let him plow forward and pick up a first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing.
And he loses the football a second time. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Well, the tide definitely seems to be turning in this 3rd quarter as this defense is able to knock the ball free and recover.
And let's look at it this way. Their offense is right back out there who just got them the lead a few minutes ago. This has the potential to be a big swing in this game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Trucks over him, uses the stiff arm, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. To throw is Prescott. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is...
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
McPherson on for the point after. And the lead is up to 15 now. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. Or the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Kevin McPherson is set to kick off.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got a more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator, and they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter, and I don't see them looking back.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Kevin McPherson is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Man open is Robinson. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Tebow's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Tebow's throw here taken in by Ingram. And he'll be brought down at the 27. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now back to throw. And Ingram holds it in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. tough there. Good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, Prescott here to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. That is caught by Lamb. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to... And he'll get in! Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott! A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the double.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, but by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.